Gaan we even onze mond houden en dan... Right. Welcome back, everyone, to our Farm Simulator tryout. We're gonna figure out if this game is for us or not. And we made a very nice start here with Taekwondo, where we bought a very small plot in the top left corner of the map, and this is ours now. So we have this nice farmhouse and some sheds, and we have 3 fields that you can see in the minimap. It's 15, 16, and 17 right here. And currently we see that there's grass growing, and yeah, this is our starting point. So today we're gonna figure out more or less what we want to do and how the game works, and where we wanna head off to, in which direction, what we wanna grow, culture, keep, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. So I think that we should lease some equipment, right? Instead of spending all the money on useless equipment that is only useful for maybe a couple of years.
Yeah, so we pieced together some bits. So we have the P menu, the purchase menu, and then here you can see all types of crops and animals that you can keep. And I just repeat this from what Taiko said to me the other day, because he played this for like 5 hours, 8 hours. So this is our starting point, the little bit of research that he's done. So we got a tractor. We bought it on the other episode, and what we have now are we need something to mow the grass. So that's suggested by this first bit, the Sepp Knutzer. So that's a mower. And then it's suggested that we also need something to collect the grass. So this is a forage wagon. So it seems like that's the starting point. And in addition to that, we thought that we might need a trailer to carry things in. Although maybe the forage wagon also functions as a trailer.
Yeah,
we
we can try. Yeah.
And then indeed, like Tycho said, we figured that the startup cost for this equipment is pretty much if you're only gonna use it once. So it makes more sense to lease them, especially for the forage wagon. So we're gonna see if that if our assumptions are correct and if that works out.
Okay. So shall we start by leasing the mower?
Yeah,
Shall
sure.
I lease it?
Yeah.
So that would be then $240 as a base cost per work day, another 120 per work hour used of this device. It's 252.
Yeah. So in the
So
end, we maybe spend like
600.
3Ks or something on that, but it's better than 12.
Okay. So we can collect that one.
All right. So we have to drive there.
Yeah, I guess so. It's at
Shall I
the
join you?
vehicle shop.
I will join you so I know how it works. How do we start the engine again? Oh, enter.
Enter. Yeah.
Whenever I don't know what to do, I have to press enter. That's basically the rule of this game. Oh god. Why? Oh, this one is a little bit difficult to steer. Oh. I'm driving over the grass. Sorry, grass. Why is this so horrible to drive for me? Did you have this problem as well?
No, but I think by now I'm a bit used to how this game works in terms of the steering wheel.
Yeah, it's very slow.
I mean, I have also a steering wheel myself, but I'm not using it right now. I'm just using the keyboard buttons, but...
Oh, this is really... I feel like I'm drunk driving or something. The tractor was really easy for me to control. This one, I don't know what's... I think I got it now. Feeling like a moron. Alright, yeah. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. It sometimes feels like it keeps heading into a direction even though I already steered back. Basically, it feels like the steering wheel doesn't have power. You know, that's the name of that?
Power steering, you mean?
Yeah, power. Like it feels like I don't have power steering. It feels like I'm pulling the wheels manually, even though I'm on a keyboard. But that's with the latency. Can I crash this car actually? And do I have to pay them for repairs?
No,
Ah,
it
okay.
doesn't.
Because there was a garage.
So what we can also do is we can directly maybe lease the other piece of equipment, and then we don't have to return, because I think can hatch that to the back of the truck or the tractor.
Yeah, but you have to do 3 fields with it, so there will be three, maybe already 2 days or something, right?
No, that I think it will go quickly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then go for it.
Shall we? Shall I purchase it?
Sure.
What was it again called?
Collector.
The forage wagon. Yeah. So the Pottinger.
Yeah.
So if we lease
Pottinger.
that one, its base
Yeah.
cost 610, each day 305, and each working hour 640.
All right.
Grand total of $1,555.
I'm in the way. I'm having trouble
Okay.
with steering still.
Okay, that's hatched.
All right. Looks nice. Curious how this will work. I'm driving like a grandma, so that it's easier for me to steer in time. Can I honk? Not sure. Maybe it's H. Nope, that's something else.
By the way, some in-game music also playing in the background when I'm sitting in the car.
Oh, I don't have that.
No, you can activate it or not, but I just have it very not too loud.
Would be
Very
nice.
low volume.
I guess it's like farm sim specific, right? So it's not like copyright.
No, exactly.
Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is rather modernish music. It's not. It's not like the opening screen music.
It's no farm rock.
No.
Barely hit a signpost. Not sure what will happen then. This is such a serious game that I also feel very uptight now that I cannot hit things. Because I'm not sure if it will turn into bankruptcy simulator because me hitting things.
No, I don't think so. No, you cannot have damage. You can have maintenance, but no damage. Okay, so yeah, so now we will have to, I guess, start with this. Let's see how this works.
Ah, there you are.
So, lower. So how does this work? Turn on the loading wagon. Yeah.
The wagon, you want to do both in one go?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
I have to activate the front section.
Yeah.
I still don't sometimes know how to do this properly.
It has like a small menu, right? So it says something like B and left mouse button or something, or was it not?
Oh, you need to unfold the mower. Yeah?
With B, right?
Yeah, with X?
Oh, with X. Oh, okay, so it's a different button.
Look. Okay, so how will this go? Like this?
You still have to lower it, the front bit, right?
Let's see.
I think you still have to lower the front bit.
Oh, I cannot lower it.
It's like B here, or... So you now decouple the back. Was that intentional?
Yeah, for
Okay.
now, because otherwise I cannot activate them both. There's probably some tool to do that, but
Okay.
yeah, so I can only fold it like this.
I'll look at the control section then.
And normally it's V to
Vehicle.
lower it, but
Raise hydraulic hitch. Lower hydraulic hitch. This J, N, and KM are things that do hydraulics. J,
because
K, and
yeah, this grass should be ready, right? Yeah,
can I try?
yeah.
Oh, with or you can do with like J, K, and M.
J, K, N, M doesn't do anything.
No. Oh, sorry. It's J, N. Oh no, it's correct what I said. And then we have rotate pipe up and pipe down. But it's also KM. No, so those are all the things. Attach tool, select next tool. Lower tool, V.
Yeah, but that doesn't work.
Maybe you're in the wrong tool. Maybe you have to select the other tool first. So change.
Oh, lower mower. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that's it. Oh, nice backup.
Okay, this works.
How did you do that now?
Yeah, I had to press G for
Okay, and
select
now it's
other
up again.
tool. Okay, let's see. Now I'm going to hitch this one on again.
Ah, yeah, so now it's lowered indeed. And then you also have to lower the back one. I think.
Yeah,
Tycho?
probably.
Yeah.
Is this working?
The front bit is, the back one not.
Let's see. Lift mower. Okay, so this is that part. Fold mower.
I think you have to select the other tool, right? Oh yeah, this is it.
Now it should work.
Not yet.
Or is it now actually the opposite?
No, so it is actually down, but it's not doing anything yet.
Oh,
So
probably it needs
looks
to be
like,
switched on, I guess. Yeah,
yeah,
here we
now it
go.
is. Yeah. It really helps, I think, with two people, no? That you can actually see if things are scooping up.
So I could do it the ugly way, that is faster. I would think that it's just going like this.
Yeah, sure. I
And
don't
then
really mind. Although you do miss a bit with the corner because it doesn't scoop up the bit.
yeah, but we can
Yeah.
always return then.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that's true. Nice. All right. Well, while you're off doing that,
And then
I'll
I scoop up this first part again.
yeah, I'll do a bit of studying.
Studying.
Yeah. So let's see. So after the grass part, we can decide what we want to.
Oh yeah.
Cultivate, right?
Yeah.
So if I select grain, for instance, then things become significantly more complicated. So instead of needing just 3 tools, we now have 9. So you need a tractor, you need a combine harvester, which are really expensive. I think also in real life, that's why everybody rents them. You need a header to harvest the grain, to cut it, basically. I think that goes on the combine harvester, actually. So
Yeah.
that's just one bit, that it harvests it and sorts it. Then they have a top line trailer to transport header safely on the road. All right, so that's another thing. So apparently you're not allowed to transport it on the road with it attached.
You
But that
can
thing is
though, but
oh, you can. Oh, it's
yeah.
only 1,000, so that's also not really important. You need a trailer which we already imagined we probably need, so that's not news. And then you need a cultivator, prepares the field. All right, so that is actually not called a plow. That's actually called a cultivator. So that's probably what we need then. So that's 12,000. So relatively cheap still. Then we have a driller. I think it's called a seed driller. To seed crops like wheat, barley, or canola. So that's also to be expected. Oh, then there's a counterweight, which is quite cool actually, because there's also a known issue in Clarkson's farm. If he played this game, he would have known so much more. All right, so that's a seed drill. And that's it actually. Then you also need to buy the seeds, so it's not that complicated. So I think the only complicated bit is that we have to rent a combine harvester then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and which season do we need to? Where's that indicated?
That's also in with escape. There is a tab again where you can see the planting seasons.
Ah, the crop calendar.
Yeah.
All right, so it's planting and the harvest season. So now it's the end of August. So actually this is the harvest season for wheat. So then the planting season starts in September. So that would actually fit very nicely to either do wheat or barley. Doesn't really matter. I think the barley is a bit easier.
It's shorter, right? Because you can, I believe, already collect it before you need to plant for wheat in the next year. So you can you can push the crops. Let's say you can push the fields to have two crops almost. I would say
No, so exactly. So indeed the barley starts 1 month with
earlier.
harvesting than the earlier. So I guess
Yeah.
indeed if we do, it doesn't really matter to be honest. No. So I guess no, it doesn't really matter. So I guess we can plant weed and then harvesting will be in July. And that's all right. Indeed, you would have, yeah, I guess that's the thing. So you could already harvest the barley in June. So
Yeah.
I guess that is nicer actually. So then you can split the work a little bit.
Yeah.
And the grass is just the whole year harvest and planting. Do you need to plant grass or just grows?
I don't know. We have to check. If you now look at the field, right, that I've just mown and
Yeah.
collected, does it still say growing or does it say? Doesn't it say
Grow,
anything?
harvested, 50% fertilized.
Okay. So then I fear you need to replant the grass.
Would be strange because
Yeah, it should be just growing by itself again.
I would assume it will actually grow. But can I also do field by the way, the last one or something?
Yeah.
For now it's fine. But yeah, so it makes sense to then plant the barley because when we have something to do. And is this trader now getting full or is it still alright?
It's 67% full.
Oh yeah, so it has like 10,000 liters of grass.
Yeah. Yeah, at this moment. Yeah.
So that will then be, I'm so bad in these terms. What would that be called? It's not hay. Or is it? I guess it is hay, right? Hay is the dried grass, and then the other one is straw, which is the leftover of stems of wheat, and that's very firm. And it is edible, but I don't think they use that, at least not for horses and stuff, because it's too firm. But it's great to absorb moisture and stuff like that.
Yeah. By the way, is this grass not ready for harvest still here?
Growing.
Okay, yeah, okay, so that explains it.
And the last one is actually taller, so I guess the last one is then ready to harvest. Yeah. So it would be great if that would be my my trial field.
Yeah. But we can just have this unfielded grass. We can also collect that, it seems.
Ah, yeah. Also across the road.
Yeah. Well, I think it's only at our place, but You see?
Ah, so we're essentially stealing all these nice wildflowers. And gone.
I don't know if I go across the road whether it's the same.
No,
No,
stops. That's fun. Curious how much this will yield us.
not much, I think.
I hope it will be at least more than the renting cost of the equipment.
Yeah, and also more than the gas.
Ah, yeah, we never paid for gas still. All right.
Okay. It's almost full though, 90% at the moment.
What does that mean? That you first have to sell the grass?
Yeah, or dump it somewhere, but
We don't know how to scoop it up again, do we?
no, I think let's see. I think it's like a pallet or something,
Okay.
right?
Do we know how to scoop up the pellet then afterwards or not?
No, or can we directly sell it? You think?
Uh, Let me get the glossary or something out. How to farm. Crops. Grass. Oh, there's no explanation there. Crops overview. Grass. Grass can be cut with a mower. After it's cut, use a tether to turn the grass around so it can dry properly into hay. Oh, we didn't do that. That's apparently what you need to do. Hay looks slightly brighter and less saturated than grass. Hay can be used to feed your animals. To make grass, hay, or straw collecting easier, it's recommended to arrange it into rows using a windrower. Grass, hay, and straw can also be preserved into bales. Alright, so we can have a bale of grass. Arrange swaths first with a windrower for easy pickup. Once pressed into square or round bales, collect them with the bale loading equipment to transport them to your farm or selling station. Bale loading equipment. So what's this used for then? This is not a bale loading machine, right? This is just a
Collector. Yeah.
Alright, so maybe this machine was a mistake.
I don't. Well, it was in the overview for grass, so I think it's not a
Yeah,
but maybe we can just set it directly from
alright,
this.
let's set it directly. Also return the machine, and then for the second field, let's try to do the drying. Is that an idea?
The what?
For the second field, we will
Yeah.
try the drying approach.
Yeah, sure.
So keep the front bit, the cutter, but get rid of the trailer then.
But
Yeah?
how can we collect it then? Just leave it on the field, you mean?
It first needs to dry, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
And we should actually write down our expenses, or will we just well, we started with 112, right? So we
Yeah.
know what our expenses are.
So where can I sell it actually?
Oh, I will look at the map for you.
Probably the animal farm or something, I guess. I will also have a look.
There's also a biogas plant on the end of the road, but I'm not sure
Oh,
they would.
wait. You can see it by the if you press the button with the graphs, right? With escape, you have a button, a tab with graphs, with a bar graph symbol. And then if you look up for, let's see, graphs.
Can you describe what you're doing? Because
if you press escape,
yeah,
you go into this main menu again, and then there is a tab which has an icon that is with bars, a bar graph.
Yeah.
And that
prices.
Yeah, exactly. And if you look there in the tab grass, you can see where you can sell it.
Ah, sure.
And that's the animal dealer for $40 per, I guess, 1,000 liters. So it's not a lot.
All right.
And how much is let's say hay worth then in comparison?
A little bit more, but not that much more.
And straw even less.
Yeah, but straw is a leftover product, so that makes
Okay.
sense. So
Okay.
hay. So let's sell all the grass then actually, because I don't think making hay out of it, that will be
Oh.
a lot of extra.
Oh, what happened?
What happened?
Are you still here?
Yeah,
Okay.
something happened?
Yeah, I just pressed tab and I switched to your car, but
Oh, no, I'm still at the farm.
oh, okay, okay. Well, there was another
No,
car
I
then.
never followed you. No,
Oh,
I
I
thought
thought it was you. I couldn't see it very well. I thought you were driving behind me, but okay.
no,
So
no, no, no.
so then we can go to the animal
Yeah.
uh,
Oh, so
thingy.
this makes a lot of sense actually, indeed. So then it doesn't make much sense to make hay because you will get 10, not even 10 actually. Yeah, well, either 8 or 13 extra per liter. But then we have to rent all these extra things and we don't know how it works yet. So let's not go for that. I would
Mm-hmm.
prefer to invest in the weed uh tactic, because I think that will give us way more. It's like 330 per liter, and we do need a bit of time to prepare for that. So I think we can use all the time that we can get,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Okay. I just tagged
So
the animal place, so I'm now getting there.
sunflowers is also worth a lot.
Okay.
It's
But you
worth like
need
800,
okay, but you probably need different equipment for that again, right?
I think, as well. And but it might be worth knowing what you need. So I will look at that as well. Um, so it would be at it's not a pack, so I guess you have to figure it out yourself.
These are actually very nice roads here.
Yeah, the driving is quite peacefully, no?
Yeah.
And relaxing. All right, so yeah, the sunflower is not a pack, so I guess it's not like ready to go explanation, but there should be an explanation nevertheless. Crops overview.
It's a long way out though, the animal place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So might have been more sense that we hitch the trailer on the car, probably, or not. So I could
Yeah,
still do the
I
mowing.
guess so, but yeah. But I don't know how to say move then again the contents of the trailer to the other one.
No, but you could have hitched maybe the trailer to the car so that I would still have the tractor to do the mowing, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think you can hatch the or attach the trailer to a car.
Okay.
I think you can only do it to tractors. You might be
All right.
able to do it with the small car, the John Deere and such. But
Okay. All right. Corn and sunflowers. They are tall growing plants just like sugarcane, therefore you need special equipment. They need a special type of seeder, a planter, and a new header for harvesting. So the header we know from Ranch Simulator. And the seeder and planter, I guess they will be, yeah, they will be indicated. And that it says here, it makes them easily affordable in contrast to cotton or sugarcane, which need more expensive vehicles and tools. So I guess here they're kind of explaining that this is a nice way to get, well, a nice thing because you can just switch seeder, planter, and header and don't need special machinery. So seeder, planter, and header. So if we go to those headers, Oh, and then underneath it says which headers are suitable for what. And indeed, we have a header that can only do sunflowers. And it's like 30k, but we again can rent it. So I guess that would be a nice challenge maybe to try sunflowers as well. Or do you think it's stupid to already mix crops?
Like how mix? You mean the grass and sunflowers? That should be fine.
No, I mean instead of, oh yeah, we could do it instead of wheat, or we could do both wheat and sunflowers, but maybe that's stupid, right?
Nah, we have 3 fields.
All right. All right, so that would be, so we could compare at least the yield, and then we also know what to invest in, I guess.
Yeah. So now I'm looking, how do we sell the grass at this place?
There was this icon, right, that you have to drive your truck
Yeah.
to.
Oh, it's over here. I can see it already. There are 2 icons here. There's an animal icon, but I guess that's if you want to buy animals. And then there's a unload icon. I'm always terrible with driving in reverse with a attachment.
Yeah. Oh, Clarkson as well.
Okay. Start overloading grass. Of unloading grass. Okay. You see the money coming in?
Oh yeah.
It's not a lot, but
I think it at least covers the renting. Oh no, it doesn't cover the renting cost. Oh, that's horrible.
can I just mow the fields over here? I can have a look. No. No, that would also be a bit cheating.
All right, so there's also a relatively cheap planter. So those are 2 out of 3 things that we need. Cedar planter. The cedar is just the one that I couldn't find actually.
There is a special tab for cedars as well that where you can purchase them.
Yeah, I just couldn't find a cedar for sunflower seeds.
Maybe it's yeah. Sometimes some crops are also with planters, but
yeah, but the glossary specifically said, ah, yeah, maybe it's true. Maybe they're still talking in the collective form. Special, no, it says sunflowers. Well, it has a picture of a sunflower. Ah, yeah, so maybe it's all right then, because it says both plants need a special type of cedar, a planter, and a new header. But what's the difference between a cedar and a planter?
a planter is usually for things like also potatoes, for instance, and a cedar is more for wheat and grass and grass types.
All right, so maybe they talk about that either you need a cedar or a planter, right? You don't need both for one crop.
No, yeah.
Okay, so then it makes sense. So then you need a cedar for sunflower seeds. Ah, yeah, so you think that a potato is of course not a seed, so it's like you need a different kind of thing for it.
Yeah, yeah, and that's then a planter.
Yeah. All right. Okay, makes sense. So then for sunflowers, we just need a cedar and a header, and then I guess apart from that, it just works. So that doesn't seem too complicated. So I guess if we can split up the work, then I would mow the second field maybe, and quickly return the rented thing because it's costing us more money than it gives. And then maybe the other person can go and, so that would be you, I guess. We could already see if we can buy the required seeds.
Yeah, then I think I have a suggestion. Yeah. What could be an option is that we sell the pickup truck that we at
Oh,
least get a lot of the money back, and that we buy a small John Deere car.
how much is that?
It's 25,000 or something. The John Deere, and the
Oh,
pickup
is it
truck
the
was also
ugly?
25, roughly.
It's the ugly cart.
Yeah,
Because it can carry things.
it can at least carry things, and you can also, I believe and I hope, attach stuff to it at least, right? Some small
I have to
planters
say
or
that
stuff like that, maybe.
the retriever is cheaper and it has more horsepower. I don't know what the downside is though. It
Probably
cannot carry
nothing.
the same crops.
Yeah.
It can
Also
go
the
a lot
same load
faster.
capacity, yeah, I believe.
I don't know where it stated what the load capacity. Oh, it's the liters. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's actually a better deal, although it has a slightly smaller tank. So I guess the weird Chinese brand, or is it not a Chinese brand? It's looking a bit more attractive. Cool. All right, I will try the tractoring.
Mm-hmm.
The good news is that it doesn't matter if I screw up the field too much. So let's see. First start the engine. Then we figure out how to switch between tools. That's not it. I will look at the controls again.
Shall I sell the pickup truck?
Sure.
Then I will go to the shop. Because I mean the pickup truck, I don't think there's any use for it besides just driving around.
No.
And maybe selling pallets or something, but that's...
Well, you can actually attach things in the truck with the bends. If you stand in the back of the truck,
yeah,
there is something you can attach, but it's not very clear what that is.
pallets, I think.
Mm.
But we don't have any pallets for a long time, I feel. It's at least it's quick. Let's see, compared to the tractor.
Alright, so in the top left I see which tool is selected. And then using what is the lowering button?
V.
Alright. That works indeed.
But you need to do it for both sides,
Yeah,
right?
so
For the trailer and the 2,500 back. Yeah.
Alright, that's fine. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Cool.
Okay, that's
Alright,
solved.
I figured out how this works. Oh, it's a bit tricky with the steering, but it works.
Yeah, or we buy a small tractor.
I'm in the wrong field. Wait a second.
Maybe that's even more useful because I don't know whether we can, if we have the what is it again? I don't know how they're called here. Like the John Deere and such, the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know whether we can we attach stuff to it? I think we can. We could probably do the grass with that, at least the mowing part. And then of course we get the Mahindra, which is a bit cheaper. That's 17,000. But or we invest into another small tractor, but a small one then for the simple stuff.
Well, actually, why this conversation started and what we need, because we just need to load seeds, right?
Yeah.
So that was the start of the conversation, no? So then.
But I cannot haul the seeder back to the place without the tractor or another thing to attach it to.
No, but but anyway, I have to go there to sell the grass, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the use of the cart is just to transport like materials or not?
Yeah, that's an option. Yeah. But I mean, the benefit if you buy a small tractor is that you can also put in a larger attachment to it, like a trailer, at some point in time.
Yeah, because how much is a tractor?
The cheapest one is 39,000.
All right.
And then you have a Lamborghini, small one, that's 39.5. So it's 500 more.
Right. So you want to get a Lambo
Yeah, or
and a trailer.
actually the Burer is actually a very old-fashioned one looking. It's also kind of nice. It's a very
All right.
unique in design. But
Let's do it.
it can also have a look, by the way. Oh, that's
Let's do it,
actually,
and then buy the trailer as well, right?
yeah. So there is one trailer in discounts currently that you can buy.
It's like 12K.
That's 27,000, but it's a
There
discount. It's a
was one that
second.
was 12K.
Yeah, that's true. But this one can at least, let's see, carry 55 cubic meters of material.
All right.
And it can carry, I think, let's see, yeah, almost everything that you can ever cultivate here, at least in this stage, at this stage. But sadly, we cannot buy a truck. Yeah, there is a one truck, but that's 100,000. That's a bit too much. Second hand,
Mm-hmm.
even. Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure whether if we buy the Retriever, which is the
Yeah.
small car, let's say car, yeah, that you can still haul some stuff in it. It has capacity for 460 liters. I don't know whether that's a useful investment, even though it's cheap.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think the idea to buy a small tractor, I think that's perfectly fine.
Is more useful, right? You can do everything
Yeah.
with that at least.
Yeah. Because I think it might even make sense to split up the mowing and the
Yeah,
collecting.
yeah, exactly. Especially because we're two.
Yeah.
So the Burer has 100 horsepower, and the cheap Lambo has 70. Unless I customize it with a more powerful engine. If I do that, how much will that cost? Let's see. 3,000 more.
Yeah. How much is the Lambo then?
Uh, 45.
And the alternative of the cool old-fashioned tractor?
39.
So it doesn't really. Oh, wait, you have 35 for the Lambo or 45?
45.
All right. So what's your preference to do the old-fashioned one or?
I think so then. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, let's do that. It's also nice. And the
And then you
wheel.
want to buy the trailer as well, I guess, or not?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
All right. And then maybe seats if you know where to buy them, or is that too much?
Seats.
Yeah, already weed
Oh, oh,
seed.
oh yeah. Yeah,
And
I can buy that as well. Yeah.
if you dare, well, I guess planting season hasn't started yet because it's August, so it doesn't make sense that we rent planter now. Although I didn't check the planting season for sunflowers.
We also have a Zator. Yeah, it's also not so powerful. Yeah, I think the one that I mentioned, the
Yeah,
old-fashioned looking one, is the most powerful for the money.
yeah. No, makes sense.
And I cannot customize the color, it seems. No.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense actually to get the bigger the bigger mower, because the collector is also not bigger. So I mean,
Yeah.
so then, well, with two people it makes sense, but with one person, not. Wrong, wrong line.
Okay, and then you want to buy or lease a seeder?
No, I don't think it's the right season yet, so I don't think we can do it. Right?
Let's check. Yeah, sunflowers we cannot seed. We can only seed canola
Right.
right now.
Yeah. No, I think we have to prepare for next season to get wheat, but
Yeah,
we can already do the plowing, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But then we need to purchase or lease a plow.
Yeah, which I think is great for the small tractor as well. We can do that.
Let's see, plow.
Yeah, I guess the plow we if it's 11K, I guess we should buy it together with the trailer, right?
Yeah, because I mean the very small one, it's 1250, but that's
Yeah.
like for the John Deere car. That would be sufficient. I think it's a nuisance if you buy it like that, because the
Yeah.
plows are really awful to use.
All right.
So then I guess the only one is the Pottinger, because that is at least it requires 85 horsepower, and that is something I have. Well, with your tractor, we can do a bit better actually, because that one has like almost 200 horsepower, I believe, right?
Not sure where it's stated.
Yeah, I can look it up. So you have the John Deere. Yeah, it's 190 or 175. I don't recall which one we have. Whether we have the 7810 or the 4755. But
I think the first
it's
one.
okay. That's then 175 horsepower. So that could pull a plow. I mean, you can do, of course, with fewer horsepowers, you can do also a more heavy plow that requires more, but then it slows you down a lot. So it's feasible, and at least our fields are flat, so that's good. But yeah,
Yeah.
but investing in a good plow is really useful.
Do
Or
they also have the other cultivators with the discs? Because those
I
are,
will have a look at that. Yeah,
yeah,
because
because the disc one seems way easier indeed.
yeah, you have them that are a bit combined. I believe a plow function together, sometimes even with cultivation or something. But they might be at a higher end though, in terms of how much they cost. No, they're not cultivators. You have plows. You have spaders. So a spader fields if it prepares the fields for the next sowing, it can be used instead of a plow. Spader.
All right.
Maybe that's a good investment then.
Because you think it might be easier to handle.
Yeah, I feel that it has it combines the field preparation work for sowing with plowing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I know that Clarkson uses it in the second season, and it's for a reason, because it's better for the environment and it's bigger, so you are faster. But yeah, I don't know if it affects the yield.
yeah, if you don't plow, definitely.
No, that's true. But I mean, if this alternative affects the yield.
Oh yeah, yeah. Though the spader, the cheapest one,
Yeah.
it's for 2.5 meters in width that you can treat in one run,
Yeah.
and it's 35,500. And the cheapest, well, not the cheapest plow, but the useful plow, let me put it like that, is 16,000 and also 2.5 meters in
No,
width.
let's just buy the cool thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The more expensive one.
Yeah. And we buy it, right?
Yeah, you need it anyway all the time, so that's okay. It's a
All right.
I think it's a bad investment if you have to lease that all the time.
No, I think
Yeah.
so as well.
So why is this? This is also strange. So you have a KRG 250, and that requires 190 horsepower. It weighs 5.1 tons, and it goes 4 miles per hour on max if used. But if you buy the one that's a bit more expensive, of 42,500, you can do 3 meters in width, but it only
How many
requires
more? How many
100
more is that?
horsepower. That's like 7,000 more.
No, no. How much in width more?
Oh, half a meter.
All right.
But it requires 90 horsepower less for some reason,
Oh,
which
but
I don't
your small
understand.
tractor can still not pull it, right? So it doesn't really matter.
Well, the middle one, if it's correct, it could pull 100 horsepower device.
Ah, so our tractor cannot even pull the other one.
It cannot pull the cheap one. No.
All right. Oh, that's good. So then indeed we buy
The more expensive one.
yeah. We don't have a choice then, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, unless you use only your tractor, but for
Oh,
this work.
you have the middle one. Well, it would be great if you can do plowing with that tractor. Yes, that's if I
Okay.
understand you correctly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay. That's a lot of
makes a lot of
money,
sense.
though. Um,
I
okay.
mean, it's all right. We wanted to start with 0 initially, so we're getting there.
Yeah, that's true. We might need to buy a counterweight, but let's see.
Yeah, that's not. We actually need it, I think.
So I'm going to buy. It's a lot of money. That's why I said this farming business is very capital intensive.
Yeah, it's true. But luckily, we have great return of funds with the grass, like at least 1,000, I think. I did a very poor job at cutting the grass. There's bits of grass sticking out everywhere. And I have the feeling that I spent twice as much time as you did. But maybe it's not true. Maybe it's just a feeling.
Okay, I think I can do without a counterweight, but I think it's better if I buy a small one.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Let's see. So this spader came with a couple of combinations. A 1 ton, a 650. Yeah, I think if we buy the one for 1,000, that should be okay.
Yeah, it was recommended to get. Yeah, let's do that one.
Yeah, I will buy
I think
it.
800 kilogram was recommended in the glossary or something, but
Okay, then no, but this is okay.
Yeah, let's buy that one. I'm full. That's why I'm not collecting anymore. I was wondering. Well, then we can switch off that one.
Oh damn! This tractor doesn't have an attachment for the front, I fear.
That's all right, because the plow doesn't need it, right?
No, it doesn't. But
the counterweight, you think?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess you learn this way.
So then you cannot actually use that attachment.
No, maybe the Lambo would have been better in hindsight. Because it seems that, it seems that this tractor cannot have a, I don't know, it cannot have a an attachment to the front.
Is it like, will it? Can you still switch them around? Do you think there will be a huge problem with handing in so much cash?
You mean you sell it?
Yeah.
It's probably not a huge issue. I will have to look, by the way, whether I can still customize it.
I had it for 1 day. No, half the price. Yeah.
Well, yeah, officially it would be like that usually.
All right, let's see how to lift again. Like this, and we lift it with
Yeah,
Right?
I hate
That's gonna
this.
hitch.
It can also be a feature of small tractors. Let's have a look. That they cannot have something in the front, or not all of them at least. Let's see. Small tractors. No, some of them have attachments. So yeah. So I fear we have to return that one. Oh.
Sure. How do you lift again? The thing with J, right?
Um,
Or was
lift
it H?
a V.
Oh, V. All right, right.
Yeah, I think we have to. Ah, damn. I like this one though. But yeah, better sell it now than a couple of days later.
All right, I got most of the grass. There's still some laying around, but I couldn't care less. Going towards the. Where's the thing? The V. Are you at the V one? At the V, the animal seller, animal feed buyer.
No, no, no.
What's it called? That's all the way at where?
It's just to the left of the middle of the map, in the center.
Cereal factory, dairy. That's not it, right?
No, it's animal
Can I
breeder or
filter
something.
something? Ah, animal.
Yeah, I fear that we. There's also not a better one to buy that's also cheap. Well, yeah, no. We have to go with the Lambo one, I think.
Dairy. Fast food, gas station. Ah,
No,
wait. Animal dealer, right. Ah, okay, okay. Makes sense. Can I set a pin? No, I just have to know by heart. Oh, tag place. Enter. Tag? Not sure.
wow.
Oh,
Okay.
that doesn't work. But you get only half
No,
the cash back?
I'm just no. That's okay. But if I want to upgrade the engine to something useful, let me put it like that, it costs a lot because the 3000 only yields us 76 horsepower, so that's still not useful. Um, let's see, is there a better alternative that's cheap but still has the proper horsepower?
It
Yeah, I
sounds like
mean,
bankruptcy simulator.
yeah, well, it is at the moment. Uh, I mean, the one that I used to have that I sold, yeah, that one had a decent amount of pulling power, but yeah, you have nothing that you can attach in the front, so
Yeah.
only in the back. For the plow, it would have been okay, but if you want to have the mower there, for instance, then you're out of luck.
It would have been okay for the plower, you think?
So you can buy a Massey Ferguson. Maybe that is
Wait,
cheaper.
but the purpose for this. Wait, now I'm not understanding anymore. The purpose for the small tractor is to do some simple thing like plowing and to carry a trailer, right? Those are the only things it needs to do.
Yeah,
So, but you're still looking at just that, right?
yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So we don't need a second tractor that can do everything. We just need one that does the basic things like plowing and can pull a trailer, and that's it. We don't need more,
But then
right?
yeah, but then the old-fashioned one would have been okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you only do plowing and pulling
Yeah.
stuff, then
Yeah.
that would have been okay. But it
Yeah. No,
cannot
then that
mow
one is all right.
and it cannot collect or whatever in the front.
No, but that's fine. I think it only needs to do that. Those two
Okay,
things.
okay, then I could probably buy it back. Yeah, second hand officially.
It doesn't cost you anything
No,
extra, but
no,
okay.
it's now in the buyback, just like a pickup truck. You can also buy it back again.
All right, right. But people who make a lot of mistakes. Well, this I like that they thought about this. About
I
people
changed
not
my mind.
yeah, about people not understanding the game, which I think is very realistic because it's a very difficult game. So I'm happy to hear that they
But
are
yeah, so but the
working.
counterweight I have to leave here then at the moment.
That's all right.
But I can still get the plow to its location. That's no problem.
Well,
I
I
do.
anyway have to go to the dealer because I have to return the rented
Yeah.
stuff, right?
So you can pick up the counterweight then.
Yeah. So this is the animal market. So I can drive my trailer to the blue icon, I think.
And we still need to buy a seeder as well, eh?
All right. No, I think we have to rent it. All right, and then we get out or something? Or how did you sell it?
Sell what?
The grass?
Oh, there is a to the left of the compound, right? There is
I'm at a
a
blue. There's a blue icon that I'm under.
yeah, but there is one with animals and there's one
Oh,
with unloading a trailer, and that's one more to
all
the
right.
left of the facility.
All right.
And there you start to see if you're close to that in that area. You can press I and it starts to unload, and then you sell the stuff.
All right. So then you're right indeed. I'm at the wrong blue icon. So I'm at the one. Yeah. That makes sense.
This slow though, but that's okay. I mean, this small tractor will be only at the farm anyway, I guess.
Well, we couldn't take it for picking up seeds, right, with the trailer.
Yeah, but
That was the idea.
but I'm now collecting the plow, eh, to the farm.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But we still have to buy a trailer, and
Yeah.
I don't see the icon.
Yeah, you have to drive over the location, or let's say, park the trailer in the area that is highlighted.
I don't have an icon, but I am generating cash, so I guess it's fine.
Okay, yeah, then it's fine.
Okay, so after this, where do we have to go? We have to go to the...
Vehicle shop.
Yeah, and I forgot the location. Oh, that's the location there, right. So we follow the main road, yeah. Right.
Harvest income.
Yeah, so basically we made a net loss.
1200, yeah. Not even counting fuel, eh?
No, because we still have to get fuel indeed.
And maintenance.
Is there maintenance?
Yeah.
Oh god. Bankruptcy Simulator 2.0.
But I think the moment that we start to see some useful stuff on the fields, then...
If I read the sunflower one correctly, of course I don't know how much you'll get from the field, but it seems quite profitable. But
okay.
Probably I'm underestimating the amount of sunflowers that you get from a field. But like, yeah, we could do it the nerdy way, where we just look everything up beforehand, or we could just grow wheat and sunflowers and see which one is more useful.
I think we should do both, right?
Yeah, I think so as well. I think it will be fun.
Okay, I will start with the plowing process, or the spader, or whatever.
So then I can probably pick up a trailer in the front bit, right?
Yeah. You can buy it secondhand, eh, in the
Sure. I will talk you through the process once I arrive at the place. And probably do some cursing while I'll try to return this stuff. Are we still in day 1 or not?
Yeah. Yeah, 1 day
Really?
is a month, by the way.
1 day is a month?
Yeah, in the game.
So what is it now? Is it now 11 in the evening then?
No, morning. Or, yeah, morning still.
So like 30 minutes real time is 30 minutes game time?
Yeah, but I can speed it up if you like. I can multiply it by 5 or by 10 or 15.
Well, we should speed it up a little bit, I think, because we're running out of things to do for today. So it makes sense if we at least multiply it by 2, I guess. Or
okay, let's see. Yeah.
Maybe even by 4, right? Because what we want to do today, plow the fields.
Yeah, and perhaps, yeah, we have nothing to seed still, at the moment.
Buy seeds, right? All right, so just do it times 2 for the moment, and we see we take it from there, right?
Yeah, or times 5 maybe. That means like 1 minute is 5 minutes in game.
Ah, yeah, that's still fine. Yeah.
Let's see.
I like your by the way notice. Like, oh, by the way, 1 day is 1 month. What? I've almost driven past this shop. All right, so let's see if I can return this. But then it's very strange because if you slow down time, the equipment becomes cheaper
Cheaper? Why?
because you pay per hour.
Now you pay per working hour.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, so underneath your, what is it? Speedometer
Yeah.
in your HUD, you can see how many hours you are using the machine.
All right. Okay. How do I return things? Do you know? I'm in the
Return.
area. Yeah. I'm in a blue spot. Or can I just press... Ah, maybe it's like this. I have my owned leased items. Select. Return. Oh, I don't think you have to drive here actually to return things. All right. I've returned the things. I'm not sure. I didn't actually look how much we had to pay for it. Did you?
For what?
How much I in the end had to pay for the leased items?
No, I couldn't check. I didn't see. But it's probably only a couple of, yeah, maybe 1,000 or so.
I didn't see actually. I didn't check. I should have checked, but I was happy.
But it's probably not. It doesn't
Profitable.
cover the costs, I fear.
Nah. Or just, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's move on to buying a trailer. We have the option out of, well, there's two second hands. One is 50K.
Yeah, that's too
Which I think
expensive.
overkill. The other one is
Yeah.
27.
Yeah.
Now this one does, let's see if I understand the icons. It's being used for 28 hours, I think that's what it says.
Yeah.
It has 45 square meters capacity. And it weighs 10 tons. And it goes 16 kilometers per hour. So that's, I guess, the stats on that bit. And then the cheapest trailer, the Welger, that is actually kind of useful.
Yeah.
That has 8 square meters capacity, so that's, I guess, at least 3 times less.
Yeah.
Weighs also 3 times less, 5 even. It can carry everything that you want.
Yeah.
And the used one, yeah, as well. So basically we only have to make a decision. Do we want something that stores 8 square meters or 45? And I guess 45 is a whole lot more.
Yeah, but how much more expensive is it to buy?
So the cheapest trailer is like 12.
Yeah.
And if you go a step up, then it's 36. Let me check actually, because there's a whole lot of choice.
Yeah, but 36, then it's almost like you buy the other one, right? The
Yeah,
second
so
hand.
then I guess the second one is not a bad deal if you want to store a lot. I
Yeah.
just don't know how much you will get from a field. Can we see actually in our how much our field would yield?
No, but
I think there is.
if I have to estimate it, to be honest,
Yeah.
these are rather small fields.
Yeah. Because
If
we've
we're
got 10 liters
lucky,
of grass.
if we're lucky, we can get maybe 5,000 liters out of it. I think per field.
We got 10,000 liters grass out of one field, right?
Yeah, yeah, but that's grass.
Yeah. How would we know how much you would get per acre and how much acres we have? That seems very basic knowledge that we should be able to see, right?
Yeah, but we I don't know.
How did you do the trick with the map again? The global map, and you press a button and it becomes a
you
different
press
map.
X.
Map overview. Why can we not? General settings. Let me kill the engine for a moment. Animals. Finances. Oh, we can see our finances actually. So there's also the cost of so it's purchase, land, income, sold, contracts income, harvest income, 1,300 harvest income, vehicle leasing cost, 2,200. All right, so we made a 900 deficit on the leasing of the things. So I guess there's no use in
Grown
not
grass.
cutting the last field. We can just plow it straight away, I think.
Yeah,
So that's,
exactly.
yeah. So that's already that bit done. Then our John Deere is at 96% maintenance. So that's not too bad, but it's something to consider. Then we have contracts, farms. Then we have settings. I really think that we should be able to see at least how big of a field we have. I will quickly Google it because I think this is basic knowledge. Farm Sim 22, how see size field. You can see the number of acres in the map. Great help. How do we see that? Just zooming in a million times?
I really don't know.
Farmland 40. Yeah, that's the name. I must be blind. Where do I see the size on the map? This guide has all the field sizes for the base game map. Alright, well, we'll just look at some second map. Oh, someone has a mod. If you are on PC, there's a mod called Field Calculator. It gives you the approximate amount of product needed. Alright, so that's basically cheating with a mod, but it seems like it's a mod that is actually quite useful. Alright, so you can look up field numbers and the size that it is in hectares. That's very nice that you need a separate link for that. So basically all of our fields are a quarter of an acre.
You
The
know that?
17, yeah. Yeah, I just looked that up.
Okay.
A quarter of a hectare, sorry. I'm not sure what a hectare is even. In square meters because uh,
But you come from a traditional farmer family, right?
no, I come from the north, from Groningen in the Netherlands, and we are considered all farmers. So let's see. So it's 0.25 hectare is 2,500 square meters. Right, that at least speaks a little easier to the imagination. Okay. So then we know that per field, quarter of an acre.
Okay.
Then we still don't know how much crops we will get off that, but maybe we can look in the glossary if it gives a bit of an estimation. It's a very technical game. So that it requires a lot of research. See crops. No, that's the icon overview.
Plowing these fields costs a lot of time, actually, even with this device. But yeah, it's a small one, but also the tractor has issues in the sense that it's still, I think, not too powerful. It manages, but that's about it.
It's not a Lambo.
No, it's the most powerful one you can get for the money.
All right. So this is the help. Doesn't really give us a lot of information.
So I think this chore would be more useful with your tractor, but or let's
Yeah,
say
I will
easier.
join you in a bit. The sunflowers, yeah, it doesn't. So the prices are per 1,000 liters. So then we know that sunflowers will give you 800 per 1,000 liters, but we don't know how much sunflowers we would get off the field. Doesn't matter, but we do need to know how much we need to seed. Right?
Yeah. Well, you can only buy seeds in a package of 600 liters, but that actually goes very far. So you have a lot of. For these small fields that would be enough for multiple years. I think a single package.
All right.
And what's funny, as far as I'm aware, at least, you can use the same seeds for everything.
What do you mean?
So if you buy a package of seeds, you can select later whether it's going to be wheat or whether it's going to be soy or whether.
Okay. So that's a little bit of an easy game management thing.
Yeah, which I don't understand because that's one of these things I would then, if this is such a realistic game, I would do separate seeds. But yeah.
All right. I guess we just have to toss a coin whether we want like the. Well, let's just get the trailer. That's for 27,000, right? Then we have a lot of space, and we will find out later on if it's too much or not.
What is important, by the way, is that the seeder that you use is capable of seeding the plants that you want, right? So it should be able to do sunflowers in this case, and also wheat or whatever. Yeah.
But we have to rent that only tomorrow because the planting. This I didn't check actually. The planting for sunflowers is done in planting season. Oh, it's only in March, so that doesn't make sense. Maybe.
Okay. Then we can do maybe. Well, we could do canola. I think now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we wait next season and do. Is there another one that's like next season? No, it's only barley and wheat. Well, let's maybe try just 2 fields of wheat, and we try sunflowers in March or April.
How fast are they ready? Sunflowers. Like when can you harvest them? In how many months?
October.
Oh, also late. Okay.
But it's basically the inverse of. No, not really actually. So with wheat you will harvest in July, August, and with sunflowers then in October, November. I don't know. Let's first focus on the wheat, and we'll check out the sunflower thing later on. No?
Yeah.
So then I'll just buy the trailer. I buy the big one, and then the only problem is that maybe your tractor isn't able to pull it, right?
Yeah. Well, I think it will manage probably. It might be a bit slow, but
10 tons compared to the smaller trailer, which is 2.
Okay. Yeah, do you think it's overkill, the discounted larger one? It's probably overkill.
Yeah, so it's like 45 square meters. I think it might be a bit overkill. Yeah, I think it's a little bit difficult. You have like an intermediate one with 5 tons. It's not on discount. It's the class. It's pretty cheap actually. So this one is, so it's 18K.
Yeah.
And it can hold either 12 or 22 square meters. I think you can expand it by the looks of it. So that would be a nice, and that's 5 tons.
Okay, but what would be maybe better is that we don't buy anything right now, and maybe within the next couple of months, second-hand trailers that are more useful will get
true. Yeah, that makes sense because we don't need it right now, of course. Yeah. But I guess the class would be my top pick now because it's 5 tons and not 10, and it's 18k, but that's new, so we can indeed see it later on. So then we only need to buy seeds.
Yeah.
And a seed and a planter, I guess.
Yeah, or cedar. I don't know. It depends on
We
what you
still
want.
only need that next month, so maybe it's not too important.
We can also look whether we can buy the that equipment cheaper next month.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because
so one field is done.
All right, I will pick up this thing. I don't know what is the front or the back, so I will just try. What? What? I all of a sudden switched perspective. I don't know how to escape this. I'm first person. Do you know how to get out of here?
Out of what?
First person.
C, I think.
Did I press that? Ah, it appears I did. Okay. I'm joining you then. I don't need to do anything else, right? We have seeds. Yeah.
I'm so happy if you can take over this plowing, because I mean it's okay, it works, but what's happening, yeah, you will see, is like, I don't know whether it's a traction issue or whether it's a power issue or both. Because it seems to dug in, right? The plow or the spader, and then it drops to 0 or 1 miles per hour, and then it starts to get traction again a bit, and then it accelerates to 3 miles per hour, and then it stops again. So
alright, so it seems it doesn't have enough power or something.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. So then we cannot use a small tractor for plowing.
Well, it works, but it just takes a lot more time, I guess.
Because it's so the moment you start it, it will stop automatically after a few meters.
Yeah. No, yeah,
horrible.
stop like the truck stops, and it just digs in.
Little tractor. And you still don't want to take the Lambo because
Yeah,
it
but
doesn't
no, it has less power for the money.
Yeah.
This is the most powerful one for the money, and otherwise you spend easily like 75k.
Yeah.
Or 60k, and then you get an improvement. But up until that point, this is the most powerful truck you can get. That's the cheapest.
Not sure what's going wrong then with
Imagine doing this with the small John Deere car.
It looks quite cool on the tractor.
Makes a lot of noise too. You see what I mean? So it drives forward and it just hicks up and it stops a bit and like this.
There are a bunch of rocks though. Do you think we should remove those?
Officially, yes, but you need another device again for that. So
a rock collector, right?
Yeah, but I wouldn't bother, to be honest.
What's the downside of it? That your machinery will fail?
Yeah. Well, not fail, but it will be damaged a bit easier. But yeah, I think repair costs are not that expensive, so I would say for this moment in time, it's okay. Let's ignore that. What's more important is that we fertilize the fields at some point. Oh.
It seems actually that your wheels are slipping.
Oh. Yeah, so it's either a traction issue or it's a...
So you have the wrong tires on there, I don't know. And this one couldn't handle the front weight, right?
No, exactly.
So maybe it is just, that's maybe the problem, that it's too back heavy, so then actually the other one would be more suitable, the Lamborghini.
But you can, right? Well, I'm pretty sure if you use your tractor, it will be fine.
No, that's true. But I mean, I just don't understand what's the problem with this one.
Yeah, it's maybe also the counterweight that's missing as well. Yeah.
Because did it say how much power this thing requires?
Up until 100.
Oh yeah, so right, so the Lambo cannot pull it, and then
This one can, but just barely.
yeah,
You
I don't
see,
know.
this is so slow like this.
All right,
It's
yeah,
like
let me give it a try.
if other farmers would see this, they're like this a bunch of idiots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right, let's give it a try. I shouldn't drive over it, of course. Okay, you can unhitch.
It also burns through the fuel like this. For me.
All right, let's see what we have. Yeah, lowering, raising, and switching it on and off. We lower it.
Yeah, switch it on with B. Now it's now, yeah. Lower it,
We lower
V,
it and switch it on
B,
with B.
switch on. Look, this one does do it in one go, you see?
Yeah, no, that's true. Apparently this requires a lot of effort.
The downside of this device is, though, that it seems that we will be growing weeds in the field.
Okay.
And if you would have used a plow, then officially no weeds would grow the next year.
Okay.
So that's the actual plow, that is. Because this is still counted as plowing, but on the other hand, this one, I think, has the seed bed status.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably also a benefit. But I mean, if you do the plowing, I think it's not. It's like light blue. Oh, it has the cultivation status. Okay. Directly.
Is having a bit of trouble, you see?
Yeah. Yeah, but these are very, how to say, heavy devices to use with the digging in the ground.
Ah, yeah.
And it might also, for you or the same, be a traction issue with the wheels at some point. But it goes okay. I mean, for you, it's...
Yeah.
This
But
is
I also have the front thing still attached, eh?
which front thing? Oh, yeah, the
The
counterweight. Okay, yeah. But I think that's actually, it's useful.
Yeah, I think it's already doing a thing.
Zo. Weer afgebroken. Ja, ik weet niet, elke keer is het nou. It actually reminds me of this Second World War tank that you have with the chains in front that they used to use for the removing mines in the field.
Ah, the thing up front, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there goes our cut grass.
Ah, so expensive.
Yeah.
So profitable. We also will do the middle field, right? Let's see if we can get through it in one go.
Yeah, I also don't know what the use is of this tractor then, to be honest.
To buy a trailer, I guess.
Yeah, at some point. And the seeder should be fine on this one, by the way.
Yeah, so I think it's still very useful to have it.
Yeah, it's more useful than the pickup truck, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we underestimated a little bit how labor intensive this step is for a tractor.
Yeah, that's why I also told already you yesterday that we should buy a decently powerful tractor.
Yeah, that's
To have at least
yeah.
one of them, because yeah, this is also still our field. Yeah, okay. And another benefit, by the way, with the plow would have been that you can assign or make new fields.
What?
That you can make new fields or increase the size of your field, existing field.
Ah, just by plowing these things next to the
Yeah,
road, you mean?
for example, yeah. So what I could
Uh,
do, I could buy the very cheap small plow for $1,000, I believe it was.
oh yeah, let's try that.
It's a very small one. Yeah,
Yeah,
$1,250.
yeah, let's mess around with that one. Yeah.
I will buy that one and pick it up. That should be fine also with for this truck, or let's say
And you can
tractor.
even do small patches that I missed or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
Or just start in the corner. I don't know. We'll find a use for it. I mean, that's the profit of the grass, right? We should also
yeah.
spend our profit.
A profit wasn't profit.
No, that's
Revenue,
true.
yeah.
No, yeah. Not profit, it's the wrong word.
Why is it so
Big
slow?
bag of cash that we got from all the grass.
I guess this is as fast as it goes. Yeah.
How fast is that?
16 miles per hour.
Oh, that's a surprise indeed. For something that has 100 horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
but
has a jet engine inside it, at least the sound of it.
it's all about the gearing, usually.
Yeah, so it has a lot of torque, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, a jet engine.
Yeah.
So it can fly, but it just cannot go faster than 6. Nonsense.
Yeah, it's very slow, so. Also, the Lambo would have been better there.
I think the Lambo is just in general better.
Yeah.
You can still switch it if you want.
Yeah, so you would lose 25 horsepower.
But we don't know what it's used for because we don't. Right?
Yeah. But
You
it
can
will
do it if
cost
you
us
want.
10 grand to upgrade it,
Right,
I
so
think.
let's keep it for now. Or, well, do whatever you want. I think you should keep it then. If you don't mind the slow speed.
It better
you
be
do
cheap
mind-
in fuel, but I'm also in doubt about that one.
Yeah, if you want the Lambo, just get it for 10k. I think, I mean, we still have cash left over. I think we didn't do a bad job at starting. Making a lot of mistakes, so I think if you want to swap it, then go.
Let's first see how much we get back if we sell this one again.
Yeah, that's fine.
I
see it as a test drive because it's still the same day technically.
yeah, exactly. Oh, 28 we only get back now, actually.
And it was?
35?
No,
No, we keep it. Not losing 6,000 on this.
well, I mean, it's still only 6,000, right? I would still consider it if you think the speed factor is annoying. And I think it is actually, so yeah, I would still switch it for the Lambo. Or do you want to wait if the Lambo will be in sale someday? That could also
We
be a
could
thing,
also
right?
do that, yeah.
If there's like a tractor for sale, we keep an eye on that. So I guess that's per day, right? Or is it per
Yeah.
hour?
Well, no, per month. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Yeah. let's do that then.
Let's
And
see whether we get a nice discount on another one in the future. Yeah.
yeah. But I would still buy the plow.
Yeah, I
And
have bought it, and I'm bringing it
cool.
home. Though I like this tractor from a design point of view. It's for sure unique.
It's actually Clarkson also bought 2 tractors in the start, right? He bought a small one for Lisa.
Oh yeah.
Which is the one from the first shop, which he said nah. And he bought a Lambo. And the small one is actually useful to do indeed some smaller scale things. So I think he plants some vegetables with like a very old-fashioned loud machine and
But
things like that.
I don't think that this can pull the 45-ton Teto, or what was it again? The trailer.
No, the 10 tons. No.
No, well, maybe empty, but.
Yeah, no, that's why we need to see if the 5-ton one is worth it or not. I left a bit of work for you. You'll be happy to know. It's a small patch that needs plowing, so you can try it out.
Okay.
So yeah, my thoughts on Farm Simulator. It's for now, it is quite a bit of fun, but I'm curious to see how long this would be fun and at which point it becomes very tedious and not fun. But then again, it's a free game by Epic, which I think is great. So I cannot complain at all. And yeah, I was always curious about this game.
Yeah.
If it was too serious or still all right. Yeah.
You mean this thingy?
What?
Yeah, probably this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can create new fields with this, by the way.
Can you also expand existing ones, or will it become a new field?
I think, well, we can try. I think you can expand the existing ones, at least within your area.
Yeah.
That you own.
So we don't pay taxes, or do we?
No.
Okay. So that's at least something.
This small plow is really, how to say, literally small. I mean, it's just like 1 meter or so, maybe even less, that you can treat.
All right, but it's not. It's at least not slow, then, or is it?
No, exactly.
Driving like a drunk. It looks very cool though, you with the small plow.
Yeah, it's just not so time efficient, but
Yeah, well, we don't have any other jobs at the moment, right? So, or do we?
No.
We can switch tractors if you want, actually. If you want to do a bit of plowing again with this one.
Sure. So you can expand the field.
Yeah, I can do that if you want. So do we have to spray pest? Oh, this is indeed a different style. I can see the difference now.
Yeah, it still counts as plowed, and you can still seed on it, but it's but it doesn't grow any wheat, by the way, or no weeds will grow on a plowed field like this one. the first
Alright.
year.
So we would need to use fertilizer or something, or
Hmm?
we would need to use fertilizer in order to kill them, or what? Not fertilizer, I mean
No,
pesticide.
a herbicide. No, well, yeah, exactly. Or we buy a weeder, but
Uh,
just let me finish this. Oh, come on. Yeah.
cool. Alright, let me play around with this tractor. Ah, and look apart. Only the color I don't like.
Yeah, you couldn't change it.
It's a bit sun washed.
I think it's also old-fashioned model, so
So this one you don't need to switch on, right? You just need to lower it,
yeah,
I imagine. Yeah.
yeah.
Alright, so you think I can expand the field like this?
Yeah, you have to press Y, I believe, and then it should work.
Alright.
Within your confines of your...
Well, let's actually do it from another line then. Oh, I'm driving over the field, that's bad. No time for calling. Alright, let's see. Now we'll wrap up in a bit though.
Mhm.
But let's try still the plowing business. Get on with the plowing business. So it's a very small thing that... So basically, indeed, so the plowing will be less wide than the tractor, right?
Yeah.
So you always drive over a bit of like plowed... Not sure how I like that. But let's see how this will work. Yeah. So we lower it. And then we drive forward a little bit. And then we press Y. How do I see if Y works?
You will start to make new fields where you are right now. Plowed. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
So you are starting to expand the field a bit.
Not sure if this is becoming very pretty. No, it's definitely not. I missed a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is something we should be doing a lot, but for now it's at least a funny thing to try.
Just make sure to fill in the blanks.
Yeah. It's a bit bumpy here though.
Yeah, you can also, I believe you also have rollers for that.
Alright.
Um,
No, I made it ugly. Very concentrating. Very concentrated, I wanted to say. Stupid activities that I come up with. Or you, in fact, were to blame for this one.
Huh? With this game, you mean?
No, the specific activity of expanding the farm.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's free land. Well, free in the sense we bought it, but more land to use.
No. It's America. This is free land. Right. I'm not too happy about the starting points. I keep doing them wrong, but it's a very bumpy bit of farm. Though I am curious if you would pass it by with your machine now, if it all of a sudden becomes smooth.
Probably, I think. But I don't know which state is actually better, because I believe a plowed field is always a bit more, superior.
Yeah.
Just because of those weeds that are not formed anymore for the first year.
Probably, yeah. And it's worse for the environment, so that's probably better for fields then. Not sure why it is worse for the environment. Maybe because you
destroy more, I think, right?
The soil bacteria you're probably disrupting.
Yeah.
So you're basically replacing a natural cycle of nutrients and nitrogen and whatever for just dumping a load nitrogen on there. But that's probably not within the scope of this game.
No. Nitrogen deposition.
Do you have to fertilize in this game?
Yeah. Well, you don't have to, but you should.
Alright.
If you want to increase the yield. I like it that the equipment actually gets dirty.
Ah, right.
It shows that we are using it.
Yeah. Useful material. Alright, I expanded it a little bit. But I think it's really just like 3% of the field or something. It takes quite a bit of work.
Exactly.
But at least it, well, it's improved and it's not too ugly, I think. So I didn't do a very poor job driving over the field again. Like a drunk driver. Alright. Are you, did you actually smooth out the bit that I created? I am the creator.
I could do that or try. Should I do that?
Sure.
Let's see whether and how that works. Yeah, that works, but I don't know if it's for the best or.
Well, I can imagine it. We will encounter a bit of problems when it's like bumpy like that. It seems like there would be a penalty for that as well, no? I don't know.
Because
maybe it doesn't matter.
If I do it like this, it says that wheat is growing, but if you just look at the
Yeah, that's true.
Plowed area, it doesn't have any
It
wheat.
does say it
Yeah,
needs lime.
yeah, but that yeah, it also benefits the productivity, but it's not necessary.
Mm.
It's like I don't know, 15 or 20% more yield you get out of a limed field.
Oh, yeah.
But in the
So this
biggest,
field doesn't need lime, but the new bit does, apparently. So apparently this one has, the old fields do have lime, it seems.
or that could be, yeah, still sufficient. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe you also don't need to do that every year. I don't know.
Yeah. I heard about this actually. My father told me that there's like rivers flooding in Germany, and it's very bad and everything. But the good thing is that there's lime spread across lands now, and that's actually very helpful for crops. So yeah, now it makes sense. All right. Do you think this is a good point to end it? The
Yeah,
stream? Yeah. I'll end it from the tractor, which is still on. All right. So thank you all for joining on this amazing adventure on the farm. Ooh, we got a nice screenshot. Can we get screenshots?
probably.
Sure. Usually it's probably FD, right? Photo mode, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's also beyond the scope of this game. But that's all right. Thank you all for joining. I hope you'll join again next time to see how our farming adventure continues. If we will only spill our money and spend it, or if we actually get some return or even profit.
Yeah,
But yeah, yeah,
exactly.
you'll find out next time. Well, probably not. Probably only in a few episodes. But for now, thank you all, and